There will be no unfinished business to complete for former President Jacob Zuma, as he is not eligible to occupy any seat in the National Assembly following the May 29 polls for at least 5 years after the completion of the 15-month sentence given to him in 2021.
This court concludes that Mr. Zuma was convicted of an offence and sentenced to more than 12 months imprisonment for the purposes of Section 47(1)(e) of the Constitution, and is accordingly not eligible to be a member of and not qualified to stand for election to the National Assembly until 5 years have elapsed since the completion of his sentence.
The Court Justices.
The Constitutional Court overturned the Electoral Court order which paved the way for Zuma to remain on the MK Party candidate list, finding that the Specialist Court's reasoning was not sustainable. The Apex Court found that the Electoral Court erred in its interpretation of Section 47, subsection 1e, and clarified that the meaning of a criminal sentence does not depend on whether it can be appealed or not. A remission of sentence does not reduce the sentence, and it is irrelevant for the purposes of the said section. The Concourt further found that the IEC Commissioner Janet Love's statement was ambiguous, and that the IEC acted within its powers in the Electoral Act when it determined the eligibility of Zuma.
The form for a candidate list is prescribed in Appendix 1 to the regulations concerning the submission of lists of candidates 2004. It requires that a party's list must include an undertaking from a party representative that, and I quote, each candidate on the list is qualified to stand for election in terms of Section 47 of the Constitution, close quotes. The court finds that in terms of these provisions of the Electoral Act, the Commission is empowered to determine before the election qualification for membership of the National Assembly.
The Apex Court further highlighted the purpose of Section 47, subsection 1e.
In respect of the merits, this court finds that the purpose of the disqualification in Section 47(1)(e) is aimed at maintaining the integrity of South Africa's democratic regime, which is founded on the rule of law, by ensuring that members of the National Assembly possess the requisite respect for the rule of law.
Zuma, however, will still appear on the ballot as the face of the MK Party, as he is the registered leader, according to the IEC, which has welcomed finality on the matter. Kani Mapanga, SABC News, Johannesburg.